Hey claims folks, in a previous video I was talking about ownership and how that ties into what I refer to as the vowels of an ultimate claims experience. And that got me thinking that I mentioned the O with ownership, but I haven't gone through the other vowels. So let's do that right now. And in this video we're going to be talking about the A, anticipation. Now, over the course of a claims career, we're going to handle thousands and thousands of claims. And rather than thinking of this as a negative, that it can push us down a path of looking policy to policy, claim number to claim number, why don't we use that as a positive thing? We're going to gain so much experience from handling all of these claims. We're going to learn so much about what to expect, different pitfalls to avoid, things of that nature. With each and every one of those claims, we gain more experience and we become seasoned veterans. It's as if we could almost predict what's going to happen next in a claim, whether it be good, bad, or even ugly. This is a huge advantage because although we deal with people that have claims all the time, the numbers tell us, and according to ISO, it's only about 6% of policyholders end up having a claim in a given year. I know I can think of examples, and I'm sure you can, of when you think it's just a routine situation where the person on the other end of the line or the person you're meeting with turns around and says, I didn't know I had to do that. But we knew that, and it was from our experience. So when we hear that, whose fault is it? It's ours. Because we're the experts. We're the ones that are supposed to help people navigate through. And we have to anticipate those situations. So let's look to an independent adjuster example. As an independent adjuster, you're going out into the field and you basically have two customers. You have that property owner, the insured, but you also have the in-house adjuster for the insurance company. They're both your customers. And with you being the middleman, there's going to be some gaps in communication, right? Let's think of this specific scenario. You've gone out, you've just inspected a property, and you're going to be telling the insured what to expect next. Now, one simple thing that you could say is, hey, thanks so much for letting me inspect your property. I'm going to go back to my office, I'm going to write up an estimate, I'm going to get it in, and then we're going to get a claim payment out to you. Sure, you're touching on everything that's going to be happening, but there's going to be some gaps there. So what if we just tweak that message just a little bit and say, thank you so much for taking the time and allowing me to inspect your property. What I'm going to do from here is I'm going to go back to my office and write up a report and an estimate, but it's not going to be complete at that point. We want to make sure it's as accurate as possible, so it's going to go through a quality assurance check. Once it passes the QA, then you'll be getting a copy. So this transparency into the claims process just lets that customer know there are additional steps along the way. And it will help us from any misunderstandings that may come down the road. Now, some of you adjusting rock stars are saying, John, you're still missing a critical piece. Yeah, you're right. But what you're talking about is another vowel to the ultimate claims experience. You're talking about that E, expectations. And that's the next video. Hope to see you then, but until then, JB out. No, what is the... Oops, swearing.